Hi, my name is Manny Curiel, and I am going to show you how you're going to go from this to an awesome video in WeVideo. Okay, so once you have logged into WeVideo, this is your welcome screen. Ta-da! And you'll be like, oh, I don't know. This is probably the first time you've logged in to WeVideo. So you have templates on the top that you can browse later. The bottom is all the videos that I've made like recently. And then you have options here. I'm not gonna cover these because this is like the first WeVideo video that you probably have seen. So I'm gonna create new, and then I like to create video. That's what I like to do. So you just click my project and it's fine. So I wanna put it in my projects. So I show you what we're gonna be creating the life cycle of a frog. So I'm going to use all the media that is already in the stock media. Why? Because it's already license free. So I first added, I put frogs, frog eggs. It didn't show exactly what I wanted, but if I take the S out, it shows what I wanted. And so just be mindful of that search box. You have to play around with the words, and then you'll find, more videos. So life cycle of a frog. Okay. So notice this part right here that says that I'm gonna have to drag and drop my media. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So the first stage will be the eggs. So I'm going to look, it's like nicely displayed, right? In your preview and the preview window. So I'm going to click and I'm going to drag it to video 1, which is my first layer. Okay. Then I have tadpoles, and that is super fast, so I don't want to use those. Then I have another one right here. Ooh, no, that gets me all dizzy. I don't like that. Okay, this is a lot slower, even though they're swimming really fast. I like that one. So I'm going to bring it, click, and bring down. Notice that if I click down here and the audio doesn't let me, it lets me only do it in the video one, and it's green, so that means I can drop it in. Then I have the ones with a little tail. I can use that one, or I can use this one, but I think I like this one because I see them a lot better. In my head, I can see them a lot better. So drag and drop again, and then I need to find a frog. You can use that, but I like this one. So, okay. So I'm going to click and drag, and there you go. So now it's preview. So notice that the first video is a lot longer, right? It's a lot longer. And I don't want that. I want them a lot shorter, and I want them to be the same size. So now let me show you how you're going to fix that. So my first one is media file is already selected because I see that it's orange. And when my cursor goes to the end, the my cursor is going to change into 2 arrows pointing the opposite way. Ready? Look at this. Boom. Oh, and I know that I can click and I can take in, and look, it's cutting it. It doesn't really go away because I can bring it back. Even if I move my pinhead and I click on the scissors, now my smaller piece is selected, and I can backspace and I delete it. It's never really gone because I can bring it back. I love this feature. And it also has an undo button. Undo is my friend. All right. So let me make it smaller because I want to be able to narrate. I can say the eggs is the first stage of the life cycle of the frog. There you go. Cut. Delete. And I want to make all of them the same size. Alrighty. So I am going to bring these. It's going to be like Legos. I'm going to stack it to video 2. Notice I selected, it goes orange, my cursor changes, and then I bring it in. Okay, and I'm gonna bring it back down. Okay, now I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. Up, click, select, bring it in, same size, bring it down. Okay, now last one. Select, bring it in. Okay, now they're the same size. Now I can narrate my voice, right? What I see on the video. So I'm gonna click My Media. I click Narrate. And I click Record. 3, 2, 1. The eggs are the first stage on the life cycle of a frog. Okay, so I can record again if I want to. I can preview it, but I'm going to save it. And it's automatically going to add it to a new layer of audio at the bottom. So I'm going to bring that up because I am going to use this layer to add background music later in a little bit. Okay, so now let's see how it sounds. The eggs are the first stage on the life cycle of a frog. That was not hard. It was, right? So you can do the same thing, or your students can do the same thing. This is why it's so cool. This looks a lot better than that worksheet that I showed you in the beginning. Alrighty, I need a title. So I'm gonna go to the top. So I'll show you stock media. I'll show you how to record in My Media. And this is where all the files that I already have in. I'm gonna use the next one, which is called It's Text. And the text is animated. This is motion. So you can see how the text is already animated, and you pick the one that you like. I have my preference, which is this. So I'm going to put it in layer 2. So click, and I'm going to bring it to layer 2. Okay. So notice this is the principle of layering, and this is why you have multiple layers here. You can add more layers clicking on the plus, and then you want video layer or audio layer. So I want video layer, and then it adds another layer. So, okay, the first layer is the frog eggs, and then all the files that I have down here. And then on top of it is the text. That's why you can see through it. If I move the frog eggs to layer 3, you can't see the text because the eggs are on top of it. So that's the concept of layering. There you go, green. All right, so I am going to double click, and I automatically can change the text. I can say live, whoops, if I can spell, live cycle of a, here I'm gonna want a real big frog, and I want this a different color. I want it probably this green. Yeah, I like that. That looks really good. You can change the text, the text. You can change the font if you want. You can change the size, but for now, just stick to whatever is there. If you want to move this around and do the pokey and jump yourself around. Okay, once you click on transform, you can move this around if you want to. So instead of messing around with the font size, you can move it here if you want to. And then you can probably put it to the side if you want. If not, I'm gonna leave it how it was. And I'm gonna move it in the middle. There you go. This is perfect. I love it. But now I have a problem, Manny. My video and audio are on the same. Do you see it? The title and my audio. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna move this. I wanna bring it out, and the eggs are gonna have to, the video is gonna have to look bigger. So this is my audio. This is just like putting blocks. Look, I have my note. It's hard to see. Let me make this. So Control minus is going to make it smaller. There you go. So you can see it a lot better. So notice that this is the audio that I recorded. I want the audio to be after the text. So once you see the title, my voice is going to start. So let's see what it looks like. Life cycle of a frog. There you go, much better.
The eggs are the first stage on the life cycle of a frog.
There you go. And I can continue doing the audio. I'm not going to because otherwise this video will be way too long. But look, I added a title, which is the second layer. I also added the first layer of audio that I recorded, and then I have all the video. You could find special effects for your frogs. I selected audio from here. I don't want all, I want just audio. And then I can select not music, not audio loops. I just want sound effects. I want giant frog roar. Yes, I definitely want that. So I'm gonna add it to the end of my video. That's really funny. Okay, so I am going to go and look for background music. So I'm going to take off sound effects. I clicked on these little lines. I want music and probably audio loops because I might want those. Okay, I still want audio, but I don't want frogs. That's why I can't find anything. Let's say happy. See what I can find. Let's see. Nope. I mean, I like that, but that is not for this. Yeah, that's fine. There you go. So I'm gonna stop it. Click and drag. There you go. Super easy. I am going to see that I can't see this part right here. This minus and plus is super important. If you scroll down, then you can see that it's shrinking. It makes it a lot easier to manage. So I'm just going to cut it. I'm going to cut and delete these because I don't need it. Okay. So here's my video with a song. I like to have background music in a level 2 because otherwise it's really loud. 2, I'm going to put 3. There you go, 3. Let's see how it sounds.
The eggs are the first stage on the life cycle of a frog.
There you go. I love that. So this is how you make a simple video. I mean, you can make it as simple as just leaving the media on the middle, or you can add more of the fanciful things, which is like the frog noise, the audio, the title. So start from something small, something that you're comfortable with, and then you can keep adding more and more and more elements to make your videos even better.